Let's break a world record. With 21 years of age, Lexi Alford from California is currently the youngest person to ever been to every single country on the earth. But not for long. Since February 2024, I'm traveling the world and recording my adventure. If you want to be part of this trip and not miss out on any of the experiences, don't forget to follow me on my socials because the journey starts now. As my former English teacher would say, the early bird catches the worm. That's why I'm probably for the first time already and not still awake at 4:30 in the morning in Berlin. Because we have a bus to catch. We are driving to Prague today. Finally arrived in the Airbnb. I have to say the Flixbus ride was very pleasant. I slept most of the time actually. Crowns from the Czech Republic. Looks like this. One of the more simpler currencies. And so far, what I've seen from the old town city center, I'm really impressed by the Gothic architecture of the city and how quiet and clean it is. There's very few to none garbage in the streets. Eating abroad don't have to be expensive. You can get a full breakfast for less than €2 in Prague. On my way to the castle now, because yesterday it was too dark actually. I want to experience the castle by daylight. So we're making a little Prague trip. Going along the eastern cliff of the Moldau to the Prague castle. And then we go above the famous bridge, don't know the English name, to the Prague Old Town, where we'll eat lunch. And then we'll head to the new town, which is actually just 100 years younger than the old town, to see some art, because actually Prague's the first main city or capital city I've been to where the new town is more famous than the old town. So I'm excited for both.
I'ma get you till midnight. You're in my head. You like to wear slip tight.
When you go over the Charles Bridge, it is beautiful. It feels like you're walking through a medieval town. But what I did not expect is the heavy smell of wheat everywhere. I googled it. It's just actually not legal, but similar to the Netherlands, is not criminal or not illegal to do so. So it's not allowed by law, but the police is told to not look after it. So everyone's smoking, and there are even some stores where you can buy edibles and weed with THC actually. Right now I don't have the desire to try one, but maybe later or tomorrow I'll take myself a little cookie. So this is a basilica, like a church, and on the right side is the famous Prague library, where I got a ticket for €3, reduced price. You probably noticed I didn't film much. Not because I was lazy, but because it was probably the smallest museum I've ever went to. I mean, it was indeed beautiful. I really liked the ceiling and the bookshelves, but due to restorations, the library was limited to the first 2 or 3 rooms. So the whole castle is like one church in the middle with the towers, the library next to it. Those are just cafes, and these rooms you can't even enter. For my parents, if they are watching, this wasn't intended. It was not planned for me to consume anything here. But you just can't avoid those wheat stores in Prague. It's like every second chop is either CBD oils or pre-rolled THC joints or edibles. So I had to buy myself a cookie. So it smells like a regular cookie. It's really dry. But it tastes more like chocolate. When I bake something with THC or with weed, it always tastes gross. Like only the weed flavor came through. But these ones taste actually nice. So it's either really weak and just a regular cookie I paid €6 for, or it's really well made. I will tell you how it works in a few minutes. I think like half an hour it will kick in. Well, okay.
What?
So far, I can tell this cookie ain't shit. Probably the worst €6 I ever invested, and do not recognize anything. Maybe it will kick in a few more minutes, but it's already 1.5 hours ago, so I don't think the effects are coming in today.
2 hours later.
Whoa. Okay, update guys, it's 1 hour later and it's kicking in.